Welcome everyone. I'm going to show off this new Telecaster made by Logan Guitars, which is just a fantastic guitar. I can't recommend them high enough. For this classic Elvis song, which I chose to do to show off this guitar, we're going to start out with an E major chord. And the way they strum this, it's in 16th notes. So I'll show you the strumming slow. So we're going down and then down, up, down. Then you just hit that E note and you're going to strike the 6th string, that open E note on the 6th string, and then you're going to strike it on the 3rd fret and pull it down about a half step. Twice you'll strike it. So each note is struck twice. The open E is twice, and the pulled down G is twice. So for that famous lick, we're going to do this basically in the first position of a E minor pentatonic. We're going to take the 3rd fret on the 1st string and give that a quarter bend up, and then hit it open. Then we're going to strike the 3rd fret of the 2nd string to open. Then we'll go to the 3rd string, we'll strike the 2nd fret, do a hammer on to 3, pull off to 2, and open. Then we hit the 4th string, 2nd fret, to the 3rd string, open, back to the 4th string at 2. So what we have, and then the first time through, he starts on the 5th string 4 to 2 on the 4th string. So what we have, we're going to do that again, and then one more time from the 4 to 2. So it'll be one of these. Then you're into the chords. The chord is A, and we're going to strike it twice. And there's a pause between. And then you're going to hit that 5th string at the 4th fret. And then that A chord twice. So we'll take the whole beginning on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's what we have so far. Next measure of the chording part, we're going to start off on that 5th string at 4 and do 2 pauses on the A. So after the 2nd set of A chords, we're going to hit the 6th string at the 3rd fret and a slight pull down to open, and that's when he comes in with the lick. So what we're doing for that lick is we're sliding in from the 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 3rd fret to the 1 step up. Then we're going to just use this 3rd string, 2nd fret back to the double step where we were on the 3rd and 4th string. So it'll sound like this. Then we're going to do 2 slides into that 3rd and 4th. And then he does a pull off from 3 to 2 to open on the 3rd string. So what we have so far is this. And then you're going to do a B 7th include your pinky on that first string, and you want to let the second string ring open. Then we're going to move that up to a C7th, but we're not going to use the bottom two strings. Back to the B7th, but we'll use the bottom strings. What we'll do is we'll take it from that lick where we're sliding from 3 to 2. And if you catch, it's like a D chord. If you catch that third string, that's fine, it doesn't matter. So that very last lick changes just a little bit, and it always leads you into the E. So the way he changes it, we're going to do the first half of it the same. Okay, and this part is where it changes. We're going to go to the open G, back to that second fret, and then we're going to just roll up and catch the 5th string at the 2nd fret, and then open to the 4th, to 2nd on the 4th, which gets us into position for an E. Now this E is a little bit difficult to do because what he's doing is he's striking the E bass note, and he's giving it it's a 1 and 2 and count, and he's counting 1 and 2 and 3 and then grabbing the 4th fret of the 5th string. So we have this. So it's kind of a difficult stretch there if you're not used to playing an E 7th like this, where you've got your 2nd finger on the 2nd string, your middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and your 1st finger on that 3rd string at the 1st fret. We're not really playing the 5th string. The reason I'm telling you this is because in the 2nd verse, when he goes to E, he does a little lick there. I'll give you another alternative if you want to just play this song and not worry about doing it note for note. It also sounds good to do a regular E, add your 7th with the pinky, and then slide it back to the 6th, which would be back on the 2nd fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret. So I'll show you how that'll sound. So that's an alternative to you if you want to do that. Again, it just depends on how precise you want to be with playing it. I'll take that real slow. Then he stops, and at that pause, we come in with an E. And that E starts with an upstroke. So we've got this. So you want to start up. And it's just a plain E. And then he comes back singing into the 2nd verse, Little Sister, and then you do your normal lick. So So that takes you into the second verse, and like I said, during the second verse, when he comes to the E, we're doing it just a little bit different. We're adding that lick. So after we've come from the A, we're going to come up to the 10th fret, and we're going to cover the first and second string, and we're going to use primarily the second string. We're going to hammer onto it once, and then 2 more times quickly. And then we're going to hit just the second string at the 10th fret, and then we're going to put our ring finger back down onto 12, so we got 12 on the second and 10 on the first, and hit that twice. So together what we have is this. And then we're going to do a hammer on and pull off from 10 to 12 on the second string, and hit the 12th fret of the 3rd string, give it a slight bend. So all together. Then we're to our B7th to C7th partial, and then he changes this lick up. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide on the second string from 3 to 5, and once we reach 5, we're going to also hit the first string open. And then we're going to hit 1 open again to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. So what we have will be this. Then we're going to hit 2nd open to 1st open. Then we come to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then we're going to do a pull off and hammer on and pull off from 2 to 3 on the 3rd string, back to 2 and open. We're used to that, and then hit 2 to open on the 4th string, and then we're back into an E. After he goes from the B7th to the C7th, back to the B7th, in the final 2 measures, he changes up the lick. And this kind of takes you to the fade out. So I'll take you into the lick at speed from the B7th to the C7th. So and it fades out. So what we're doing for that final lick after the B7, we're going to slide in from 2 and 3 on the 2nd and 3rd string respectively to the 3rd and 4th fret. And then we're going to just continue on with the 3rd string slide. We're going to come back on the 2nd string and slide into 3 and hit 1 open. And do that again. And then we hit open on the 1st string to 3, and then we go to the 3rd string and we take 2 to open. So together it'll be like this. One more time. Back into the B7 to C7. One more time. So that's the song. Listen for all those little parts and kind of play along with it. I think it's a great song to play. And I think it's a great song to show off this beautiful Telecaster, so I hope everyone enjoys.